Police are still investigating after 4 people were shot in Bloomington, one of them a toddler. Police were called to an apartment yesterday. When they got there, they found 3 men had been shot and killed, and a 4-year-old boy had also been shot. That boy was life-flighted to a hospital in critical condition. He is now stable. Police say they have not arrested anyone. New at 6 tonight, the city of Champaign could soon be cracking down on what happens in its parking lots.
Tonight, the city council plans to vote on rules that would establish what people can and cannot do in city lots and metered spaces. WCIA 3's Bailey Bryant live in Champaign. So Bailey, tell us what sort of things would be against the rules?
Well, technically, Jennifer, what I'm doing right now, the ordinance says the only thing people should be doing in lots is parking their cars and doing things that relate to that. Now, of course, they didn't have live shots in mind when the city wrote these rules. It was more like safety. It's been a problem leaders in Champaign have been talking about for years. People drinking, fighting, and littering in city parking lots.
We've come in on Monday mornings after a weekend and found bags of trash and just trash throughout.
Chris Kester with Public Works says the city never had written rules to prevent that, but soon they might.
We decided it was time to sit down and actually just write up a list of appropriate uses for parking lots and parking meters.
Deputy Mayor Tom Bruno says businesses have done their part to keep downtown safe, and now it's the city's turn.
Their complaint to us has been, it's not our patrons, it's these people that are gathering in the parking lot that are causing the problems, and we need you to do something about it. This gives us the ability to do something about it.
If City Council okays the rules, anything other than parking in city lots and meters would be prohibited. This includes things like gambling, soliciting, littering, and drinking. If you're caught, the ordinance says police would ask you to stop or risk a violation.
Which would be a city court activity, which then could result in a fine.
But there are exceptions to the rules. The city would still accept special event permit applications and work with people in advance.
If somebody were to say we want to have a rally in that parking lot to support a particular point of view, we would figure out a way to respect that and respond to it.
These rules would take effect in July, but first the city says there would be an education period where they would put up signs and make sure that the public knows exactly what they can and cannot do. It would be up to police then to enforce when they would get a violation and so on. Live in Champaign, Bailey Bryant, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Bailey, thanks for letting us know. Now, if approved tonight, the rules would also make it illegal to park in lot or metered spaces beyond the designated amount of time. If no time limit is posted, you won't be able to stay in a lot or at a meter longer than 72 hours.